You know what time it is. Go drink some water.
Oh, okay.
Your head hurting, your stomach on 10, you only had a Reese's peanut butter cup for lunch today, no dinner, get you some water. Let me know when you back. Thank you. Now we can proceed as per usual. Hi, my name is Donnie. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you're a returning customer. Last video, I got a couple subscribers. We're gonna treat this like service. All new subscribers, please stand up and introduce yourself and why you came to the channel and why you chose to subscribe to me. Okay. Oh, you're just here for the drama? Got it. Let's just jump right in. Oh, what was that? You gonna like the video before even watch it? You gonna subscribe? I won't stop you, boss. With that being said, you already liked, might have hit the subscribe button. Let's get into it. So today's review, we have episode 6 and 7. Jumping right on in, the episode starts where we left off with Sky, DJ Sky, not to be confused with Sky. DJ Sky bum rushes Animac. Let's just call it what it is. She snuck Animac. She snuck Animac because she can't fight. Nothing is wrong with not being able to fight. I think, if anything, knowing how to fight probably means that you've been through more than you should have in life. She bum rushes Animac. They fall into the grass. Hi, my name is T is yelling for no reason in the background as per usual. Security separates them and Animac is pissed.
Ugly ass bitch come and run up on me from the side. She just rushed me. I don't know where this bitch came from.
Animac's running around. Let me fight her again. Let me fight her again. Get me off the grass. Get me off the grass. I'm gonna fight on the concrete. I wanna fight on the concrete. Animac is clearly upset and wants another round. And I don't blame her. If I was bum rushed and snuck, I would want another round too. I would say square up. We're gonna fight right now, face to face, since you want to sneak people, which is exactly what she said and exactly what she wanted. And people are acting like she's crazy. People are like, oh, let it go. Y'all fought one-on-one. It's over. Get over it. And Animac's like, no, I'm not going to the next city until I get my round in.
Can we drop it or we're still up?
Words to my mother, I'm not getting on that fucking bus till you bring DJ Sky right here, because she don't even know how to fight. The bitch keep trying to pull my hair.
And I agree completely. Why are y'all trying to make it seem like she's exaggerating?
We didn't fight! The bitch snuck me! We didn't fight, so we don't toe to toe. Y'all can suck my dick!
She quite literally has a point. She's making complete sense if you ask me. Eventually, Rollie goes and tells Sky.
She's saying she's not gonna go to the next city unless she gets another round.
And DJ Sky's like, why? I already beat her up. Girl, run the clip.
Like, it was giving Dave Chappelle. Like, if I, start training classes, I think everybody should come.
You beat who up? Who did you beat up? Is the person that you beat up in the room with us? No! Cause I don't see her. Eventually, another round starts. You know, Natalie has to get in her ringleader moment.
She wanna fight! You wanna fight! Clearly, you initiated it! Let's go! So give me time! I'm done!
Girl, shut up. Get out the way. Round 2 starts. And I'm not sure if it's before or after round 2, but Animac has already started with her mouth. Animac has said, you're not a real Muslim. I didn't even know DJ Sky was a Muslim, let alone practicing. And then she says, you suck pee-pee. That's what really upsets DJ Sky, because she was silent the whole time Animac was talking. She's like, who sucked pee-pee? Not me.
Who was sucking dick, bitch? Shut the fuck up, you lying asshole.
And as a non-straight who's never sucked pee-pee, I just find that completely strange how that is an insult in the heterosexual community. Because, that's what y'all like. That's what y'all do. It's a normal part of the process. But sucking pee-pee is embarrassing. And of course, there are artists like Cupcake or Megan Thee Stallion or even Cardi B, maybe Nicki, I don't know, who speak highly of their sexual skills in that department. But for the most part, as soon as somebody says,
you suck pee-pee, your mom suck pee-pee, suck my pee-pee,
it's a whole insult. No one wants to be known as the person that sucks pee-pee. But as like a non-straight, if someone was like,
That's why you eat.
I'd be like, Or you know how people say carpet muncher? That's why you're a carpet muncher. So you've heard of my credentials. That's how I feel about it. I feel like it's a gift. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but I just think it's completely embarrassing. If you're heterosexual leaning and someone says you suck pee-pee, which you probably do, that you have to like defend yourself. Someone explain that in the comments, please. Back to the fight. DJ Sky is kicking Animac. And this is like the most middle school fight that I've seen. And don't get me wrong, Animac is ready to throw blows with DJ Sky. She's like, oh, you like to kick? DJ Sky's like, yeah, I do like to kick. I do. Girl, grow up. You're trying to kick her so that you can keep her at bay from you because you don't want to get hit by the small fists of fury. She's been mopping these girls up. And I'm sorry to say, but DJ Sky, add it to the list. I don't think any of DJ Sky's hits connected at all. Animac also said that DJ Sky looks like Thomas the Train. And she's not wrong.
Bitch, you look like Thomas the Train.
If you look at this, are we not looking at the same person here? And are both of these pictures making you equally uncomfortable? Yes. Get her off my screen. I don't want to see her anymore. The fight pretty much ends with DJ Sky sitting on Animac because they like tumble into some bushes. And that's all DJ Sky can really say is, that's why I sat on her face. That's why she had my butt right on her face.
That's why I sat on her face, bitch. Put my ass right in her fucking face. Sat on her face.
I low-key would give the fight to DJ Sky just because she was able to sit on her face. And I know. She definitely lost that fight. But I feel like that's a trump card. Like sitting on someone's face, accident or not. Imagine how upset you are if you're fighting someone that you hate and you feel your face in between their butt cheeks.
I'd wake up dead. I'd go to lunch dead.
So low-key, I give it to DJ Sky, unfortunately. And so, of course, next, Scotty wants words with, hi, my name is T, of course.
Well, the next person was T.
And they get to arguing back and forth. And again, it is quite literally giving grade school argument.
Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. You screamed at me, bitch, like a weirdo.
Hi, my name is T is not taking any of this seriously, as well as hi, my name is T is the most annoying person to argue with.
Okay, now what? Okay, now what?
It's like arguing with a 5-year-old that's just gonna say everything that you're saying back to you. This argument was so pointless for Scotty. I don't know why Scotty wanted to argue with this woman. It just doesn't make any sense.
No, you're weird. Have you seen your face, bro? Your face is weird. You look like a troll. Like, and you look like a Teletubby, bitch. Blow my fucking dog. What you talking about, Miss Cap?
Like hi, my name is T said, you were just shaking booty to my song the other night at the club, and now you want to fight?
You're weird.
So they go back and forth, and Scotty acts like she's gonna hit her and doesn't. She's like getting so angry, and I don't know what was going on this episode or this filming session where Scotty just didn't run up on her. Maybe it was because she couldn't sneak her or something, but Scotty did not put her hands on that woman. Hi, my name is T is quite literally laughing in her face. She called her a strawberry, and Scotty seems like she wants to hit her, but just doesn't, and I'm just like, you did this for what?
Why not?
I just want you to respect me. We could have fought on that but just say I respect you. That's it. Just say that. You give just say that. Shut up. No. You give respect when you give respect, bitch. I gave you respect, no, bitch. You didn't give me respect. No, you didn't.
My camera keeps like turning off the recording, and I think I fixed it, but I'm not sure. I said this was gonna be episode 6 and 7. It's just gonna be episode 6 for now because it's already 12 a.m. and I have work in the morning.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Let's go!
So I think I left off where I was talking about Scotty, thinking she was doing her big one, picking and choosing again who she's gonna fight, fighting all the tiny people of the season. Like, girl, again, it's giving embarrassing. Like, why are you trying to fight all these tiny little women? Come on. T did not get touched that entire argument. And Natalie watched the whole thing go down in her tennis outfit. Natalie then announces that some of the girls are going on the PJ and some of the girls are going, I'm sorry, private jet, if you don't know what PJ is. And then some of the girls are going on the bus to the next city. And she says, oh, the PJ's for the OGs, and then announces that Mariah Lynn is gonna be on the PJ.
Mariah, you've been with us the whole time. Let's go. You're gonna ride with us.
While Camilla takes the bus. Isn't Camilla like an OG? Like, she was on the Bad Girls Club. I'm sorry, are you just being petty, Natalie? Because you still don't like her? And so you want to flaunt that, oh, you get to pick and choose? Because if we're talking about where this show originated from as an extension of Bad Girls Club, Camila should be on the PJ. But you know what? It's fine because they weren't talking about anything on the private jet anyway. The conversation was boring.
Yeah. No, we're talking about, well, Vicky. Not here. She's gone.
Yeah, she turned into Whoa Dippy. Like, she dipped the fuck out. Poor Vicky. Okay. Whoa fucking Dippy.
The bus breaks down. Not a traditional breakdown. It just starts smoking, and they're like, oh, what's burning? Something's burning.
Yeah, what is on fire? God, look.
What am I looking
Something's
for?
burning, y'all.
Oh my God, you're so good at it.
Get up, get up, get up. Something's burning. I told you something is burning. Something's on fire.
Watch out.
Something's on fire.
And if you look closely, you see that the smoke starts behind Smiley. I have two theories here. Smiley either started the fire and somehow sabotaged the bus for more camera time. Maybe Natalie put her up to it. Something. Second theory, the smoke was actually Smiley's jambalaya farts. Hey, look at where it was coming out of. Right behind her, right in the lower back buttocks area. We can't rule it out. So they have to evacuate the bus. They get off the bus. They're looking crazy. They look like they need help. And there's girls out there with their Louis V bags and stuff like that. It's not looking good for the girls on the bus. I don't know how long they were there, but long enough to look crazy. Nothing interesting happens while they're stranded. The bus gets fixed. They get back on the bus. They have a cute little pillow fight, which was like kind of adorable. No drama there to be seen. There's a shot of Krishan and her Goonies talking about going to church and being saved and all that.
I really liked service on Sunday. How long you been going there?
Since I was like 9. It was cool. Great. What you mean? You liked it?
I liked it. It was fun. I felt it. I cried like, I don't know, so many times.
And that wasn't even
Every
a good
time.
service. It was just not like that, but it was a family day, so he wasn't really trying to preach.
My God is an awesome God he reigns.
Shout out Carry-On Franklin. Really, the next interesting thing that happens is Sia announces that she's leaving the show.
So I'm making a conscious decision to exit the show. To all the baddies, each and every one of y'all, I love y'all, I respect y'all, I value y'all.
And honestly, like, I'm not happy to see her go or anything, but I'm not sad. Like, I liked Sia. Like, she had some moments where she said some things and did some stuff, but like, besides being gay,
Faggot. Thank you.
Sia didn't really give much. She didn't. No escapades. She ain't try to eat no butt. I would have liked to see her get into at least an argument. She apparently had to leave because she had like some trauma based off whatever city they were going into or they were in, and she wasn't ready to be back in it.
Being back on the East Coast first time since my grandmother died is tough for me. I think this is more than what I probably could have handled being here. And I need peace, I need healing.
I applaud her for being able to recognize that and taking care of herself. And I can tell you, barely noticed she was gone. I hope she was able to heal and feel better. And then besides that, they arrive at the new house. Natalie feels like they need a replacement. They announce a new girl. Her name is Scarface. She walks in and Rollie likes her a lot, apparently. They're friends. And that's it. This episode was not that interesting. I feel like DJ Sky and Scotty should have fought. They big, dumb, goofy asses.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. That's what I look like right now. I wore the same outfit for continuity purposes, even though my hair is different, so I just didn't feel like trying to wear something else on camera. You know what people don't talk about on YouTube? The difficulties of trying not to look a mess. It is a literal constant battle trying to look presentable on camera every single time, and I'm over it. I don't care anymore. But I guess technically this is like part 2 of the video, episode 7, the craziest episode thus far in the season. Let's get right on into it.
Yeah.
At the beginning of this episode, they show kind of like the greeting for E.T. Now, to me, everyone looked excited. If not excited, then everyone looked like neutral positive, like a relatively good response from essentially walking into a room full of mostly strangers, if I do say so myself. We immediately know that this is Rollie's bestie, apparently. She's saying, oh, my girl this, my girl that, my baby, whatever.
I'm honestly excited that she's here. I feel like she fits in well because she's literally already a fan favorite. So yes, my baby came to slay.
So her and Rollie are apparently very well acquainted, and I think her and Scotty to some degree are acquainted as well. But as soon as she comes in, during her talking head, she wants to be like, only 2 people gave me a hug.
Only 2 people hugged me. What? I feel the fakeness.
Girl, what are you talking about? They don't know you. I feel like some people are huggers. Some people, you introduce yourself to them and they're just like, I'm a hugger. And they come over and give you a hug. If you're one of those people, just say that. Like, if you're one of those people, then initiate the hug and move on. Why are you expecting women that you don't know to give you a hug because Rollie, your best friend of many years apparently, just gave you a hug?
Don't come in here trying to fight. We trying to be friends. Like, come on, baddies unite.
Immediately, that turned me off. I know apparently fans of the show have been like, oh, get Scarface on, get E.T. on, get her on, get her on. She's gonna go crazy. Immediately, I wanted her off. You just want to fight.
I want to see who really got something to say, though.
Clearly. Also, she has 2 names, Scarface and E.T., which she later explains that, oh, E.T. when I'm nice and I'm Scarface when I'm acting up and I'm mean or whatever. Like,
When I'm calm, that's E.T.
Oh, yeah, you did just say that. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, when I start tripping, that's Scarface.
this y'all? This who y'all wanted on the show?
I'm the world's most dangerous predator.
I don't know. So far, not feeling E.T., not gonna lie. After E.T. comes in, they all introduce themselves, get acquainted or whatever. It's time to go get rooms. And at this point, you know, going to get rooms at the new house is like a big event because, you know, you don't want to be stuck with the bunk beds. And at this point, I'm convinced that they purposely put these women in houses with bunk beds to cause conflict, because why are you choosing houses with bunk beds at this point? The budget is big enough for y'all to be having everyone in their own room, no matter how big or small. Also, whoever the cameraman, it's either the cameraman or the editor or both, they're obsessed with Tasiki's butt. While they were going to their rooms, there was a shot of her, I think, walking up the stairs, and it's just, I'm forced to look at it. Like, I was eating. Nothing was wrong with it, but like, I'm over here choking on my noodles because I looked down for 2 seconds, looked back up, and there's an ass in my face. And then there was another shot, I forget if it was her boobs or what, but somebody on the crew is in love. The editor, the cameraman, somebody. Side note, Mariah Lynn's makeup looks a lot better these days in her talking head.
So, y'all know we here in Philly. And
she got it blended from the neck. They did that. They hooked her up. Or they could have just fixed the lighting. One or the other. I don't know. So they cut to the next day. Natalie is sitting down with some of the girls. I think it's Scotty. Eventually, E.T. comes in, Mariah Lynn. And then the other crew for the next day shot is like Camila and the other ones. I don't know. There's too many of them. There's too many of them to count. There's too many of these production-led conversations to keep track of who's in them and who's out of them. Y'all see. Y'all gonna see. I'm gonna put the edit. Y'all gonna see who there. Sky and Camila are basically talking about, oh, the house is so nice. They're happy to be there. Forced small talk. In which Camila makes a Krishan reference to it being a vibe all the time.
It's a vibe all the time. All the time.
Girl, you are such a mother. It's like when your mom, it's like, what's that song that I'll be listening to? What she say? It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. Don't get me wrong, I like Camila, but definitely mom energy. I like it. I think it adds some warmth to the show. They cut back to Natalie and them talking, and this is where we find out that apparently E.T. doesn't like Taseki?
Like, who is somebody that, like, you already either knew before, someone you have beef with, someone you don't like? I have no idea. I need to know what's going on.
Yeah, Trashki.
E.T. is mad that Taseki was mad that she jumped her sister?
Didn't Scarface Shawty jump my sister? I know I seen a video of her. It turned my stomach.
Trashki, I don't like you. I don't like you, don't like me.
You're upset with the fact that she was bothered that you jumped her sister. So you mean to tell me that you feel like she shouldn't have been offended by the fact that you touched her sister? Now, I don't know if this jumping actually occurred. You know, editing, this is reality TV, nothing is real. But like, she literally said, I don't like that you don't like me. So keep that same energy when you're in front of me. But you were just mad that everyone didn't give you a hug.
Only 2 people hugged me.
That's weird.
And that kind of makes sense because she's like, oh, I already apologized already. So maybe she's like, oh, well, if she was really over it, she would give me a hug.
Me and her sister had our little falling out or whatever. And
But y'all dropped it yet or no?
yeah, I apologized. We hugged. I even had a conversation with her. So I'm like, if it ain't genuine, you just gonna have to be around me to see if it's really genuine.
Right.
The most you should expect out of anyone whose family member has been touched by you is cordialness, even after an apology. Granted, Krishan does like have a mouth and a temper and this, that, and the third, but there's no way I'm gonna go and hug someone who jumped my sister. Like, what are you talking about? She called her Trashiki or Trashy or something like that.
Trashki?
Another joke on Taseki's name, and honestly, it's like, I guess that's the only thing y'all could say about her for real, is make fun of her name, because Taseki still looks better than her. And then they cut back to the other team of girls, and that's where we find out that Hi, My Name is T is sick.
I was throwing up. I was going to the boo-boo.
I was sniffing and blowing. At this point, I'm feeling not up to par.
Important information for later.
I heard we're going to the go-kart racing, and I'm like, oh my God, why did they pick the day my stomach is bubbling for us to be driving and racing?
On the bus, Smiley calls. First of all, I didn't even know Smiley wasn't there. I didn't notice the lack of her presence on the bus, before the bus. I don't think anybody really noticed that Smiley wasn't there except for Natalie.
Has anyone heard from Smiley?
Yeah, where the fuck is Smiley? Because we need to talk.
Conveniently, Natalie says that, and then they're like, oh, wait, yeah, Smiley.
Oh my God, Smiley isn't here. Why wouldn't I notice that? We gotta see what's going on with Smiley. I didn't even notice. Oh man.
Someone says Smiley is sick. So then soon after they talk about Smiley being sick, Taseki gets a call from Smiley.
Are you alright? What's going on? Are you... You smiling too hard to be in the hospital.
Right.
What's wrong with you?
We don't know.
What? Tell us. It's right. Would you tell us what's wrong with you?
They wouldn't let her. Yeah.
You what?
Yeah.
She said she had a miscarriage. What?
And this causes like some whispering amongst the girls on the bus.
Quite frankly, I think the bitch is lying. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Everyone's out loud saying like, oh yeah, that's very concerning. Oh my God, I hope you're okay. People, you know, showing support. And at the same time, Smiley is like smiling and laughing. She's like, oh, I'm fine. It's okay. I'm good. I'm gonna leave soon. And Animac's like, girl, you can't just leave.
You can't just leave.
That's what I'm trying to tell
What
you.
do you mean, girl?
Animac's kind of funny. As a woman who's never had a miscarriage, I'm not going to say much on that. I think that if she was lying, you know, God bless her soul. I mean, traumatic events, everyone deals with them differently. There's not really a certain way to say how someone should be reacting to their own trauma. That might be how she got the name Smiley, to be honest. Okay, so go-karting. This is the main plot of this episode. They finally get to go-karting. And they got Billy and Joel to greet them. They're going in, they've rented out the whole place. It's just them there. And that's what they need to do every single time they go anywhere, because every single time they go anywhere, there's just chaos. There's just mass chaos. While they're getting instructions, Natalie is like, we're getting instructions and everyone is completely quiet. It's crickets in here. No one is talking because we don't follow the rules. We make the rules. Girl, they're listening to the instructions. What are you talking about? Natalie just be talking about nothing. Shut up. Natalie definitely has like main character syndrome. This show could still be a thing without Natalie. Does she make it interesting by instigating almost every single fight that happens? Yes. But I think the show would be perfectly fine without Natalie. She just adds a little razzle dazzle so that we can all be like, ugh. Ew. It's the cringe factor. I think we like a little cringe.
We're not following any of these rules. We're baddies. We make up the rules. Hello?
So they're all talking, and Natalie is just harassing T. What's wrong? What's wrong? Like, T isn't sick.
I just look over and I see T just has this stank look on her face. I mean, what is the problem now?
She is clearly under the weather, and Natalie is just harassing this girl. And you know, once Natalie starts harassing someone, it's not going to stop. It's like a bulldoze.
Why you got an attitude? What?
What's wrong with her face?
I don't know. What's the problem?
T!
No, T, are you
What's wrong with you, T?
And this is what everyone's been roasting Rollie on the internet about. This is the whole thing that everyone's been on Rollie's ass about. I'm sure she doesn't care. But then Rollie starts adding to the instigation like, oh my God, you sick? Why would you come if you're sick? You trying to get everybody else sick.
So why you here trying to get everybody else sick? We don't want to not feel good either. T talking about how she's sick and how she doesn't feel good. So why did you not stay home? And then you have an attitude with being sick.
Where did this hostility come from? Now, listen, I know that this is reality TV and they make cuts and edits and this and that and the third. So based off the way that they cut it, why are you mad? She's been sick. She's all like, she's gonna have a stank attitude, be in a bad mood. That as a sentiment within itself, I understand. As a person who tends to not like fire signs for this very reason, because if they're mad, then everybody's got to be mad. If they're upset, they're going to ruin everybody's mood. Like, I understand that that's irritating when it's like a completely just emotion-based response and they can't just like self-regulate. She's sick. And producers were probably like, oh, just come to set, come to set, come to set. Sky's like, she's hanging in there like she's a team player, like a good sport by coming. This woman doesn't feel well. What are y'all talking about? Y'all all sound stupid, like dumb. Like it had to be a setup. It had to be, because why are y'all mad that she's simply existing? So T is just like, I don't feel good.
She was sick yesterday. She was sick yesterday.
Is T's voice annoying? Yes. Could I stand to hear her speak less? Yes. But at this point, this woman has done nothing wrong. So T and Rollie are going back and forth. Scarface is standing in front of T and somehow, I guess, gets the impression that T is talking to her. Maybe she glanced at her, I don't know. So then Scarface gives her like a look, and then T gives her a look right back. She said,
Just go ahead, come on.
You staring at me.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm talking, I was talking to Rollie.
Valid response. She can do that. She is simply returning your energy. But I guess that pisses Scarface off. And then Rollie says, be her ass, E.T.
Got a problem? Be her ass, Scarface, because that bitch fucked her motherfucking mouth. Be her motherfucking ass. That bitch talks too much.
Are you kidding me? Now, granted, T has been talking shit about everyone else getting beat up, about everyone else's fight, yelling, cheering, screaming when everyone else gets into a fight. So it was just her time. But while she's sick,
I smell bitch.
It is giving hater. When did Rollie become a hater? Like, what? What is your big body ass talking about? She's lost her mind. So then Scarface, because apparently she's Scarface now, attacks T, and T like fights back. She fights back. They get separated. Scarface is still trying to fight. T's just over it. She's just hanging there looking like a corpse. And I'm just watching this in disbelief. Are y'all really bullying this woman for being sick?
The bitch over here wiping the snot off her fucking nose with her hand. Disgusting. Stop fighting this bitch before you get sick. She just wiped the snot off her nose with her fucking hand. Disgusting.
Are y'all on her ass because she has a cold, a fever, because she's under the weather? What is going on through your thick skulls right now?
Every time you try and go out and have fun, it's always one bitch who got a stank ass attitude.
You must be mad.
You just making the mood all fucked up. That was it.
And I know you're not talking Rollie with your big ass. You are the first one to catch an attitude for absolutely no reason. They cut to Scotty saying that she has nothing to say to her.
I don't got nothing else to say to her.
When, a lot of
all she do is run her mouth. I don't have nothing to say to her.
I don't know what kind of editing that was. Did someone tell Scotty to go say something to her since she was already in the middle of a fight? Like, why is she saying, I have nothing to say to her? Girl, nobody asked you to say anything. But then she ends up picking this moment to sneak T.
Fight me for what? Fight me for what? You staring at me, bitch. You staring at me.
Hey. Fuck out here. No, fuck that. Hey, shit, that bitch been motherfucking talking all day.
And I'm just baffled. At this point, the devil has to be at work here. Somebody said, where is Wo Vicky when you need her? And I absolutely agree. What are we doing here? In the middle of the damn go-kart. What is wrong with y'all? And this goes back to what I've been saying all season and what most people say, Scotty can't fight. Why are you picking that moment where she's sick, not paying attention, to get your licking?
You gonna fight me when I'm on Benadryl and NyQuil and Dayquil, but you ain't wanna get down with me when it's real shit. Nobody wanna get down with me when it's real shit. Nobody.
I don't want to see Scotty. I don't want to see Rollie's burnt chicken nugget looking ass. Unless they apologize. The brief scuffle between T and Scotty ends. T did not get beat up. I see like maybe one scratch on her. At least the first time DJ Sky snuck Animac. Like she got 1 or 2 hits in the first time she snuck her. Scotty, what are you doing? And at this point, I feel bad for T because T kind of looks like her feelings are hurt. They've been to the club together. They've shaken ass together. Like, what is going on? It could just be that she was about to maybe mad cry. That happens to like some people. But I feel like her feelings were hurt. The whole time this is going on, Rollie will not be quiet. She has her yappers yapping the whole time.
Did somebody get her a game card? No, I want her game card for real. Because she could go home. She's talking about she's sick. Thank you so much.
I think she just felt like she could start bullying people because she has her hype man Scarface there now. It's giving high school, it's giving clique, it's giving bully. I don't know what in the Total Drama Island is happening. And then Natalie's dumb, stupid Chinosaurus head ass talking about, no, she did not get jumped. She was like, oh, she got ones. It was one-on-ones. What are you talking about?
But I don't nobody to fight somebody and then get in and then fight. Like, no, we could just do it one-on-one. That's not a problem.
Now, I don't want to hear you just got jumped because it was one-on-one. So I really just don't want to hear that.
That made me mad. And then again, you hear Rollie talking about, that's why she got beat up. She got beat up. Where? Again, this girl has a bump and a scratch. Next thing you know, we got a 562 pounds chocolate Chucky in one corner and a 2-pound twin. Next thing you know, Rollie decides to lay hands on T, which is insane. But the way Hi, My Name is T squared up.
Like I said,
Again, kudos to T, because she was sick of hearing Rollie's mouth. And Rollie's Humpty Dumpty head ass really went in and fought a sickly toothpick. What are you doing? I don't know where the clout has gone directly to your membranes, apparently, but like, you started on Jerry Springer, honey. Where is all this audacity coming from? Like, what? When Rollie's not done up, she looks like she stinks. And it's not because she's big. She has black lips. It looks like she's never wearing a bra. Why are your hands on people? And I don't know who it was. I think it was T called her Fat Albert.
Hey, it's Fat Albert.
That took me out. And so the fight apparently ensues between Hi, My Name is T and Rollie. And we'll talk about the next episode next week. Ultimately, T gained a lot of my respect. That's it. That's all for the video. Thanks for watching. Tell me your thoughts about Rollie just turning into a bully because Scarface is there. Or do you think she was a bully before Scarface was there? What are your opinions on Natalie being corny? Are you one of the people who thinks Hi, My Name is T deserve that? I'm not mad that, someone wanted to fight her because I think her mouth, this was going to happen anyway, but I didn't expect it to happen like this. But yeah, thoughts, opinions, comments, questions, concerns down below. Make the heart. Make the heart. Make the heart or your mom suck Natalie Nunn's chin. Bye. I can't believe your big beluga whale ass going and attack that woman.